This time I'm using a hook number 3.5 and same acrylic yarn I used some tops I made before. So first of all, let's make cups. For the cups I'm crocheting 17th chain, done, and in the fifth I always also count one on a hook. I'm making a first double crochet and keep going with the double crochet till the end of the row. In the last chain I'm making 5 double crochet all at the same chain. We are doing it to make our cup rounder, and this is the middle of our cup. After you've done, tied your tail and keep going with 1 double crochet in one chain at the other side of our basic chain. So keep going all alone with a double crochet. You can also hide your tail while you're making it. The first row is ready and we're going to repeat this process till the end. Always begin with 2 double crochet, then all around the cup make 1 double crochet in one chain, but in the middle, the first 3 rows, we are going to make always 5 double crochet all in the same chain. Then, while you're making a half of a cup, in my case it is going to be 3 rows, you can just attach a cup to your breast to understand if it's good enough. Those are 3 rows and it covers my breast, the half of it, and now I'm going to repeat 3 more rows with 3 double crochet in the middle. And I made 6 rows. This is how it looks on me. Once you've done with the first cup, repeat all the process with the second. So 17th chain, 3 rows or half of a cup with 5 in the middle, then 3 more rows or your number of rows till you finish your cup with 3 double crochet in the middle. And now we're in the middle of the last row of a second cup, and I'm going to put 2 cups together. So in the middle, where we're doing 3 double crochet, with the second I insert my hook in the middle of the second cup, and then I take over yarn and I'm making a double crochet, the second from the 3 I have to make for my cup. This way we're attaching one cup to another, then make the third one in the same chain and finish your cup. This is how it looks. So basically I'm just inserting my hook through both cups while I'm doing the second from 3 double crochet in the middle, and then I will finish my cup. If it's too hard for you, you can also sew it. Now we're going to make the first row from the bottom of a top, and for this I made 4 chains, and in the second of a previous row I made a first double crochet, then 1 chain, in the second another double crochet, and keep going. You have to make this way 2 or 3 parts plus minus of your cup, and then the middle we're going to make in another way. In the middle we're going to take over yarn 3 times and 2 crochet before, 2 stitches before, we're going to make a triple crochet. So till that we're going to keep with a double crochet and 1 chain. So keep going with a double crochet in 1 chain between and 2 stitches before. I'm going to make a triple crochet instead of double crochet. You can make it also more, like 3-4 times, depends of your size. We just have to make this triangle in the middle more soft, between triple crochet we always chain up one, and then in the middle I'm going to take over yarn 3 times, and I'm going to make this stitch under my 2 cups. You can insert it in the stitch where we colligated cups one to another, but for me is more beautiful this way. And now we have repeated like a mirror on the other side, so you have to count how many stitches with a double crochet you did, and how many stitches with a triple crochet you did, and repeat just the same, so they have to be equal. So my first row is ready. Look, it's more soft. That's why we did it. And now we're going to make our cells. First of all, you have to count that it divides on 2, because for every cell we're going to use 2 these double crochet elements. I'm chaining 5 and skipping 1 double crochet of a previous row. In the second I'm making a slip stitch to attach it. But for example, if you have 1 or 2 more and your quantity of this double crochet, the cells of a previous rows, is not equal, you can begin with skipping the first double crochet and 1 chain with the slip stitches. So you can make at the one side here and at the end you can make some slip stitches and begin 1 double crochet after. If you confused how to do it, just wait, because in the second row where we're going to make a triangle from our cells, I will show you how to do this. So keep going with cells. Also, you can make more or less chains. As I said, I'm making 5, but you can make 8. Just try it. If you like it, keep going, because it all depends of your density of working, of your crocheting, of your number of a hook, and of your yarn. So at the end, just attach it. And now we're going to begin from the middle and finish it in the middle. So I'm going to reach the middle of my first cell. And for the first row, if your quantity of cells wasn't equal to, you have to begin and finish like that. So 2, 3 slip stitches just to reach the middle of your cell, and then keep going with cells, attaching it in the middle of the other cell. And you can insert your hook into the chains, or like me, I'm doing it under the chain. So keep going till the end, and the last one we are going to attach in the middle here and begin new row. So I'm just attaching it and I'm turning my work. And now I have to repeat all the process. I have to reach the middle with slip stitches and then keep going with my cells till I will have one of them. This is the result. And now we're going to make the decoration part. And now we're going to go all around the top, and it doesn't matter in what side you're going. I'm going to the left side, but it doesn't matter. So between 2 cells, I'm going to make 5 double crochet all at the same chain. So it's going to be like a lace. And then I'm going to attach it with a slip stitch between 2 second cells. So the distance is about 1 centimeter, but it's all adjustable, and it's going to be like that. Just keep going all along. This way is going, our cells are going to be more heavy. Keep going. Doing lateral part of the cups, I'm going to attach it between two rows, always at the distance of about 1 centimeter between two rows. And here is the result. It looks like that. And now I'm going to attach it in every second double crochet. And in the middle, I thought I will do 2 elements, but instead of that, in the middle I made 1 because I didn't have enough cells to attach it. And then I kept going with the second part. After you finish, cut the yarn and hide your tail. I'm doing it between my double crochets. The top is ready, and now we have to do just the lacing. I'm going to use my lacing I made for the top I did before. So it's just a simple chain. I don't know how many chains in it, but it's about 3 meters long, and it's good enough to make one cross on the back, but you can make it longer, about 3.5, so you can cross it 2 times. And I always say that it's better to lace it on you, but just to give you an idea how to do this, I'm showing it. So you can insert your lace whatever you want, just between double crochets, just between the middle of our cells. You just have to do it on the same distance for both cups, and this part we're going to put on the neck, so this is the middle. And now if you want it to be straighter, you can cross it on the back and then insert it in the middle of your cup, but also you can insert it at the end of a cup or make a double cross. If your lacing is about more than 3 meters, you can make a double cross and lace it as you wish. And also, if you are making it for the first time, it's better to make it longer, like even 4 meters, because it all depends of your size. So as you see, at the end, I decided to insert it in the angles of my top, and then in the bottom of my cups, not in the middle. So as you want, you can do it as you wish. Hope you liked it. Write me if you have some questions, and have a nice crochet.